Number 4. A British cardiologist asserted at the end of 2016 that President Donald Trump would not survive his first year in office. Trump is 70 years old and a typical heart attack candidate. Since the office of president carries a lot of stress, it's quite possible that this, in combination with his unhealthy diet, could lead to a heart attack. Dr. Karen Morton also warns that Trump has a comparatively younger wife, and the fact that Trump loves sex so much is not anything he's hiding from anyone. And quote-unquote love is often a cause of death for people his age. Number 3. In 1967, in accordance with the 25th Amendment to the Constitution, it was arranged that the Vice President is elected President upon the death or resignation of the President himself, and is no longer considered only a provisional President. In addition, he or she must appoint a new Vice President, so that the so-called list of replacement successors only occurs in rare cases. Number 2. After the Vice President takes over the government of the US, it's unlike other countries and there are not immediately new elections. The term of office of the previous president is taken over and continued. In the US, this is the way it's done because the president is not only the head of state, but also head of government and the head of the armed forces. And finally, number 1. In the event that both Trump and the Vice President were to die at the same time, the succession of the President is regulated clearly in the Constitution. Speaker of the House, Senate Majority Leader, Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of Defense, and so on and so forth. But for example, should the Secretary of Homeland Security, who is in 18th place on the list, also die in an attack on the whole government, there's a so-called designated survivor that enters into the equation. This happens when the whole government is gathered in one place. This person is kept in a secret remote location, and in the event of attack or takeover of the government, this person is in charge. In addition, he or she receives the so-called nuclear football, which contains the code so that he or she could authorize a nuclear strike. Okay folks, well I hope you found it interesting learning about what might happen if Donald Trump dies. Well, if you like this video, why not check out another one here. Until next time, bye!